Welcome to the podcast. I'm Wolf Talk. Today we're going to be doing Team 5 of our little series breaking down every NHL team, the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, it should be a good one. This is a very good, strong, powerful team.
And also, thank you for the love and support on this series.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Making these videos blow up is really nice, and we're just going to keep making them and keep going.
Yeah.
So thanks for the support. Starting D pairing, we got Cam Fowler and Colton Parayko.
I like that pairing. It's like a big man pairing.
Parayko really proved himself to me when he went to play for Canada at the Four Nations. That I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was this good, and he really has proved himself to be that
Cam
good.
Fowler is obviously a bit of a leader figure, but also a big man that can hold the line if he needs to.
And score goals.
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's always a good trait for
Yeah.
anyone to have.
Yeah, and I really like it. It's got hitting. They can score goals. They can be offensive, but they can also be defensive. They got everything you need in a top defensive pairing.
Yeah.
Apart from, I will say they're lacking in the skating department a little bit. When you think about it, Parayko can skate well, but he's not like a Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar type skater.
You only have two players under 30 years old in your D core.
Yeah, but you know what? They work out, and I think they can really help this team on.
Yeah. So the second pairing was Philip Broberg and Justin Falk.
You're good. You can do that. Sorry, camera person doing tech stuff behind the scenes. Quick pause.
Yeah. I like that pairing. I think it's good.
Second D pairing, you want to take?
Yeah, the Philip Broberg and Justin Falk. I have to say it twice to put it in your mind.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Broberg's one of the two guys.
Under 30,
He's under 30. He's 24. I really like him.
Yeah.
The only reason we didn't put him on the top pair is because we feel Fowler and Parayko's a better match.
Yeah, the big men.
But
that's a good pairing to have there. You got big men just holding the line.
Yeah.
Not it's hard to get past that on defense too.
Yeah. But Broberg knows what he's doing.
He for sure does.
For a younger guy, he knows exactly what he's doing, and I think he's going to be St. Louis defenseman for a while unless he leaves after this year because he's an RFA. But I think they'll bring him back, and I think he'll be one of their defensemen in the future.
And then you want to take the third pairing?
Yeah, and then also there's one other thing that's like Justin Falk, veteran, big guy, can shoot, can skate.
Yeah, Justin Falk's a pretty
all-around player.
Yeah.
Third pairing. This is only if he gets healthy. Torrey Krug.
I mean, when he's healthy, he's obviously pretty good.
Yes, he's on the IR right now, and I don't really know the situation. What are you
doing? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's another day where we're recording, but we're exhausted. We're sleep deprived.
Yeah, and also it's
we were so excited to come back and make this.
Yeah.
I'm really tired. Torrey Krug and Logan Mayo, the defenseman, they just what? No, it's Mayo. I know what I say. French. Oui.
Yeah. Okay, I've been saying that because look at his last name.
Yeah.
There's three silent letters at the back of it.
Yes, it is who they just traded Zach Bolduc for from Montreal. He is a very young, talented defenseman.
Yeah.
Very bright. And if Krug is healthy and he plays with them, that's a very good third pairing. You want to take goalies?
Yeah. Of course, starting goal, I think you all saw this coming, Jordan Bennington. And then... Yeah. He's a really good goal. If you watch the Four Nations face-off,
you really saw
some of the stuff he did.
Yeah. And even I'll come out and say I did not believe in him at all. One bit. I thought Aiden Hill should have been starting for sure. I thought the fact Bennington was starting was a joke. But he proved himself to be the best Canadian goalie. When it comes to big moments, I want Jordan Bennington. This Blues team is going to need him at his best. If he's at his best, they are going to go far.
Yeah. And then also at the backup position of Joel Hofer.
Joel Hofer.
Yeah.
Hofer, I think it is.
I don't know. I just don't look kind of. I don't know too much about him.
You just read him off. Wait, I'm just checking something. Keep talking about him. Okay.
I don't know that much about him.
Oh yeah. One thing I will say, they have a young guy who we didn't include in the lineup, but I feel like could be very promising. Dalibor Dvorsky. He's been captaining the Czechia team at the World Juniors the last 2 years, and I've really liked his play as a big man forward. He kind of reminds me of O'Reilly.
Yeah.
So put a star beside his name on your reports. I know none of you have that, but if you do, remember this kid's name because he is very good now.
You're the one who's supposed to be doing that.
He is. That's why I'm bringing him up, because he is starred on my report of young upcoming superstars, and he's going to be in the AHL this year.
And I'll start off with the first line for the forwards. On the left, Pavel Buchnevich. At center, Robert Thomas. And on the right, Jordan Kyrou.
I really like this line. It's got speed in Kyrou, intelligence and setting up at Robert Thomas, and goal-scoring Russian forward in Pavel Buchnevich.
Yeah. Honestly, I like that line because obviously he has Robert Thomas. I talked about it in the past video. He's kind of underrated, but like
He's underrated. He's really good though.
He's a really consistent player.
Mm-hmm.
Like I expect the same things always from him. Pavel Buchnevich, well,
He's Pavel
Buchnevich.
He can score goals and he's got a great shot.
And I can imagine like Jordan Kyrou. I can just like imagine this like Jordan Kyrou whipping down the left side, passing right out in front to one of those two. Like I can just imagine that line.
He's fast. He's skilled. He can score. He's one of their best players. He's really good. For the second line on the left, we got Dylan Holloway. In the middle, Braden Shen, and on the right, Jake Neighbors. Fun fact story. With a hockey program I am in, I got to go to Calgary and train at this exclusive gym where Jake Neighbors trains in the summer. Cool. It was really cool. He had a big signed jersey there and a poster. Really fun time.
Yeah. I'll do that once I'm as old as him.
Yeah. Well, now I'm old enough. I'm in this hockey school program that's really fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I like that line. Got two younger wingers. I think a captain leadership role at center for Braden Shen.
Yeah. Holloway, he can score. He proved himself last year to be more than just an Oiler reject. He's a goal-scoring machine. Jake Neighbors is a skillful, talented guy who I really like. And then Braden Shen brings that veteran bite to the line. He can score. He can sit in front of the net. He can fight. He's a perfect captain, and I really like this line.
Well, yeah, of course, though, Jake Neighbors and Dylan Holloway, if they, turn out with, the prospect and, what they're supposed to be, they'll be two of the faces in the league. Maybe not faces of the league, but,
they'll be
top players.
They are big players for St. Louis's future. As long as they can keep them around, it's just, honestly, them and Broberg.
Yeah. And then
third line?
I'll take the third one here. On the left wing, big Russian forward, Alexei Torchenko at center, new signing P. Suter, and on the right, Oscar Sundquist.
Yeah, I really like this line. Torchenko is one of those guys. You know who he really reminds me of? Because he's basically the exact same. Nichushkin on Colorado.
Yeah, Vladimir Nichushkin.
Big guy, goes into corner, skilled, can shoot, and he comes out of the corner with the puck.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. He can make moves. He's a unit. Ignore that noise.
Yeah, there's some stuff upstairs. We record at the lowest level of the house studio.
Yes.
And the people always above us.
So there's a little bit of noise. It's a busy day here. The people above have a lot of people here, so it's loud.
One of our cousins has a birthday today.
Yes.
Not the camera person, but
yes.
Else.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's what.
At Suter, 25 goals, 25 assists. That's your 50-point guy.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't know if he'll do that again. I think he'll maybe be like a 30-point guy. He's a good penalty killer. He's good. Last year for the Canucks, he stepped up when they lost Miller and was a second line center, and for good reason, because he knew what he was doing and he had some really clutch moments. He's gonna really help this team.
I like that line. I think it's compared to the second line, I know it's not as good. It's not the biggest downgrade we've seen.
Yes. And then Oscar Sundquist, big veteran guy. He's one of their last. He's one of the guys who was there when they won the cup, and he knows what it takes to win and to score.
One of the only guys who was there when they won a cup. Now when you think about it.
Yeah, him and Shen are one of the only people left.
And then you want to take the fourth line?
Yeah, fourth line, Texier, Bukestad, and Snuggerud. Very good line. Grinder, fourth line, and they're very good.
Yeah, I like that line. Obviously, Alexander Texier, good player. Nick Bukestad, also a good player.
Yeah. All right, so that about wraps it up for this. One thing we'd like to ask, do you guys want videos on us breaking down the best special teams like power play, penalty kill in the league?
Or do you want us to just rank them on a tier list?
Yeah. Let us know, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.